A lot of people, even Christians, think that premarital counseling is just something churches make you do before they marry you in the church. I have always believed that premarital counseling was important. I wasn't one of those people that thought it was just a church formality. I knew it would help I and my husband prepare for marriage. But a part of me wondered how necessary it was since I and my partner already communicated very well about literally everything. But after going through it, I can confidently say that skipping premarital counseling might be one of the biggest mistakes couple make, especially as Christians. So here are a few reasons why I think you shouldn't skip premarital counseling. First of all, it exposes blind spots. We all have blind spots. Let's just agree. Counseling help us see things we wouldn't normally see or bring up, from finances to family expectations, conflicts, resolution styles, to sex, to relationship with in-laws. If you have talked about all of these like I had with my partner before we got married, it will still help you know more depending on the counselor you have. Our counselor asked us a couple of questions, and there were some responses I heard from my husband for the very first time, and there are some responses he heard from me for the very first time. So without this kind of conversations, some couples will just enter marriage with hidden landmarks that explodes later. PMC is also important if you don't have in-depth conversation with your partner, which you should, by the way, but then it just exposes stuff, not necessarily in the negative light, it can be in a positive light as well. My second point is that it forces real conversation. Yes, it is easy to be in love and then you avoid tough conversations. Counseling creates that safe space, to ask the hard questions. Our counselor asked us what our views were on some areas like communication, kids, in-laws, gender roles, and trust me, those questions matter when reality sets in. It just helped us like talk more about what we wanted and what we expected in the marriage that we're getting into. My third point is it strengthens communication. One of the best things we learned was like in our premarital counseling was how to actually learn from our counselor's personal experiences and from the ones he shared from other people so we can avoid the mistakes that those people made. Honestly, it changed the way we handle conversation even, before we got married and now that we are married. So I think it's very important to have that as it strengthens the communication. And my fourth point is that it shows you're building intentionally. Going through premarital counseling shows you're not just excited about the wedding. The wedding is the wedding, and then comes marriage, which is a lifetime. Wedding, one day, marriage, lifetime. So it's more about the commitment to building a marriage, and that shift in mindset makes a huge difference. It's not just a checklist, but truly learning about marriage from a biblical point of view. So if you're planning to get married, please do not keep premarital counseling. It's not about being perfect or just ticking that box. It's about preparing yourself for the real life together with your partner. And I promise you, you thank yourself later. Most importantly, the counselor you choose is as important as the premarital counseling. You want to have one that has a marriage that you admire or someone that is experienced with marriage counseling, especially in the biblical point of view. Unless you want otherwise, of course, but I'll recommend a Christian marriage counselor if you want to build your marriage on the foundation of Christ. There are different Christian counselors out there. You can either do it in your church or you can seek external Christian counselors before you get married. And I would love to know if you're married or planning to get married, what is one area you think couples must talk about before saying I do? So if you enjoyed this video, thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.